protectors of the Sunnahfollowers, protectors of the Sunnah.
Ina alhamdulillah, wassalat, wassalam Allah, wa rasulullah. Before we begin my lecture, I just want to make a comment to my students. You know, there's an art to being a daya and an art to answering questions. Y'all remember yesterday when we ended our classes, it ended on the note about the same thing we get every year. Can we celebrate Thanksgiving? And so I answered the question Islamically. I always keep my opinions out. I never answer a question that y'all ask me about with my opinion, or I never give you my fatwa based on me. I'm always going to tell you the answer based on Quran and Sunnah, and I leave my personal opinions out. Well, I'm going to put my personal opinion in today. Yesterday, about several students here, not here, but on Facebook, you people on Facebook started it. Yeah, y'all asked about Thanksgiving, and I had to answer the question correctly. Well, first of all, I know that being born in the USA, I know Americans don't know what they celebrate. I know that Americans love the party. Have y'all heard that? My girl wants to party all the time, Fresno can tell you. Americans love to party all the time. All you got to do is say something as a celebration and say you getting ready to fry some chicken, and everybody in the neighborhood will be at your house. They just like to party. So, in order to answer questions like that about holidays, I told you guys yesterday, you have to ask the people what they celebrate. What do they think that day is? And I illustrated and proved to y'all yesterday. When you ask three people, we got three different answers. And based on the answers they gave, I gave the answer. One sister said that for her, Thanksgiving meant setting aside a day to worship Allah. One day in particular out the year to thank Allah for all the good he did to her. I told her, well, thank you. You are now an innovator, because where does Allah or where did the Prophet say to take one day out the year to thank Allah? So for her, I told her no, because you're an innovator. If you do that, you're an innovator. Then another sister said for her, the day was a day of commemorating the pilgrims who established America and the Indians, the Native Americans, when they came together to give thanks to God. And so based on her answer as to what she was celebrating, I told her, no, you can't celebrate either, because we don't have allegiance to no one but Allah and the Prophet and the believers. We don't commemorate no kafirs on anything. Okay. Then another sister said, well, what about this? It just represents a day in which people cooking turkey, and you just want to eat some turkey, and you want some dressing, and you want some macaroni and cheese. You ain't celebrating nothing. You just want some turkey. Can I get some turkey? Yeah, because like she said, she ain't celebrating nothing. Then another sister said for her, it just meant the one day out the year that she could gather with her family and her friends, because living in America, you only get 2 days off from work. You guarantee 2 days off from work, even if you work for the government, because she comes from a family like I had of government workers. They get, if based on seniority, you're going to get that Thanksgiving and Christmas off. And don't nobody want to meet with their family on no Christmas, because that's too close to that thin line. So ain't nothing wrong with me cooking and having a family over, and ain't necessarily got to be turkey either. We just going to cook and all gather together that one day out the year as a family to have fun, play cards, enjoy each other, catch up. So for her, Nothing's wrong with that. So that's how we answer questions. We have to leave our personal feelings and our personal opinions out. I didn't tell y'all what I think about Thanksgiving. I didn't tell y'all what I would do, because that's not how we answer questions. We got to leave the personal stuff out. But now that Thanksgiving is supposed to be over, and I've been here all day teaching, and I don't even have 20 people in here. I can say shame on you, Sunnahfollowers. You out there celebrating some pagan Kafir holiday instead of having your behind in this website. That's what makes y'all stuff haram. Whenever you choose the life of this world over Allah, over you're not learning your deen, you guys got some problems. And I'm shocked to see how many of you are actually celebrating Thanksgiving. What the heck is y'all's problem? And I know ain't all of y'all just sitting around eating turkey because it's the only day. No, y'all are celebrating, having a good time because my girl likes to party all the time. I'm going to tell y'all that partying all the time, don't be surprised when it lands you a seat in that hellfire. And I also want you people to understand, you making fool think you fooling Layla when you ain't. You may even can really fool yourself, but you can never fool Allah. Allah sees into every single one of y'all's hearts. And he knows that all that you people really wanted to do Thanksgiving because y'all believe in that Kafir turkey with his fat behind and those pilgrims and them Indians. Shame on you people. That's my personal opinion. I'm shocked to see how many of my students have the audacity to wrap themselves around some Kafir pagan day of the year. Because Layla Nashiba don't celebrate nothing except the Eid al-Adha and the Eid al-Fitr. And y'all know how I celebrate them days. Right here on the computer teaching. I don't even go to the mosque. Y'all know that. So I am shocked to see my students, the majority of them, are in the grasp of this dunya still. I want to thank Sister Habiba for being here with me today. I want to thank Brother Tarek and Yasmin for being here with me today. I want to thank Sister Sabrine for being here with me today. I want to thank Sister Awa for being, don't come popping in here now. Here come Big Mouth. She done posted all over social media, her turkey dinner. Here come, I want to thank Anisha for being with me all day. I want to thank Awa for being with me all day. Sister Fatima, who asked about the pilgrims, for being with me all day. Sister Khadijah for being with me all day. Omar here has been here all day. Rockma has been here all day. Shame on the rest of y'all. That's a shame. Out of all the students we get, my classes are usually packed with at least 45 people in Zoom, at least 25 on Facebook. Girl, today was like, what did Dr. Hassan say? 10 people. And I told them, they're out there turkeying it. They out there party all the time, party all the time. Americans. And you Bantus, let me talk about the Bantus now. You've become Americanized. Shame on you. You now have become Americanized because it ain't even a holiday in your culture. Hello? So that's my personal opinion. It shows what a good dyer I am because it's hard for me to leave my personal views out of y'all's questions. But y'all can just see my heart be like, God, geez, I wished I could tell them, heck no, we don't do that. but that's not true. I can't say it's haram because it depends on where you think it. Now, Sister Tony, wherever you are, you better choke, you better vomit up that turkey, because you the one that said that Thanksgiving is a day of setting aside out the year, that one day out the year to thank Allah. You the one that brought up the innovation. You ain't got no business eating no turkey today. But you smacking it down because you ain't been in here all day. And you got my babies. You got my 2-year-old who can recite the Fatiha. You got my baby eating that turkey. Shame on you. Okay? Y'all better get it together, Sunnahfollowers. Don't just talk the talk, walk the walk, because where's Layla? Right here. I was here yesterday too. Even though I did I did have a plate. I got a plate. You know, I ain't gonna turn down no free food. I can't eat it because of my bariatric, but I've been taking a little bit here and there. I got me a plate. But where was I at 6 o'clock? Right here, well, 7. Where was I at 7 o'clock? Right here teaching my class. Y'all better stop that crap. And don't come asking me about no Christmas. But every Christmas we go through the same thing. Half y'all ain't gonna be here for that either. And we ain't even gotta mention what's that other Catholic holiday? Valentine's Day. Half y'all will be on social media trying to get some hook up. Y'all better get it together here soon to follow. Tony, I want to report from you about that turkey tomorrow. That's okay. My baby will tell it. All right, but I'm serious, guys. Seriously, though, I'm shocked. I didn't expect to see half my students doing no Thanksgiving. That's pathetic. Shame on you. All right. Okay, let's get on with the class. Today, we're continuing with our series on the Bukhari Heart Softeners. And let's take a look at the Hadith for today. When I got my PowerPoint, hold on, I got to be careful to not, I'm doing a PowerPoint for tomorrow. Don't let me mess this up, y'all, because I kept it open. Okay, is this, okay, here. I didn't make a PowerPoint for this, guys, because I'm doing a PowerPoint for tomorrow. So just bear with, we're going to read off the book today. Okay, hold on. This is it. Okay, that's not it. Here it is. Yeah, this is the one we did yet. Okay, here we go, guys. Look at this. This is Hadith number 32 here. Well, chapter 32. This Hadith is narrated by Ghaylan. He said that Anas said, you people do bad deeds, which seem in your eyes to be minute than the hair, while we used to consider those very same deeds during the lifetime of the Prophet as being destructive. Let me explain what this companion was speaking about. This is after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam had died. You know, this is when the religion, people were not taking Islam as seriously as they should. And Anas became one of the first teachers of Islam too. And he was addressing the people one day. He said, you guys commit sins. And because they were so quick to say, oh, it's just a little sin. Oh, it's just a small sin. He said, don't you know that a sin is a sin? Because all sins are actions of disobedience to Allah. He said, you look at these little things as being little, but they could be great to Allah because you're still disobeying him. And we weren't like that with the Prophet. When the Prophet was living, we regarded all sins for what they are, actions of disobedience, and we would be afraid to deliberately, intentionally disobey Allah, knowing that Allah could send a lightning bolt down upon us at any moment. And that's how the Muslims are today. So many Muslims fornicate, adulterate, do drugs, celebrate pagan, kafir holidays, and you look at it as being something small, something minor. But in the sight of Allah, this could be something big. Because number one, like with this Thanksgiving, some of y'all, a lot of y'all are showing allegiance to people other than the Muslims and Allah and the Prophet. Some of you are showing allegiance to race and culture instead of allegiance to Islam, which is total submission. If you're submitting yourself totally to Allah, then you wouldn't have an interest in none of these kafir days. Seriously, I don't have an interest in any of them. You know, you wouldn't have an interest in any of them. Seriously. You pick another day to meet with your family if you can, but some of us, like I said, can't because if we got them government workers. I come from a government family, man, 2 days out the year. All that overtime is everything else. But most of you, you know, can pick another day out the year to meet. So again, we have to work on strengthening our allegiance to Allah, and we have to end up adapting the type of faith and iman that the companions had, and whereas we would realize the severity of looking at things as being not a big deal. When anytime we disobey Allah or anytime we end up jeopardizing our allegiance to Him, it's a big deal. Because like I said earlier, you can't fool Allah. We can fool each other, but not Him. Okay, anybody like to comment on this hadith? Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
What do we tell y'all about this Assalamu alaikum?
I knew you were going to say that.
Hold up. Y'all remember that? Why do y'all think when y'all keep doing it? Why y'all think Dr. Hassan look at y'all like y'all crazy and don't answer y'all? How many times do I have to tell y'all to stop this innovation? Don't just take the mic and say, I'd like to say something, or thank you, Sister Layla, but don't get on there with this Assalamu alaikum crap all the time. It's innovation.
That's innovation?
Go ahead, Sabrina.
Oh, okay. But anyway, I just wanted to say, because I don't say it often, but I won't, now that I know it's
You say it all the time. Go ahead.
Okay. It's a lot of controversy in regards to the holidays and America.
It ain't no controversy.
Well, I hear it all the time from the Muslims.
Okay,
too.
well, this is the hadith. The hadith ain't about no holiday. Let's put the hadith. The hadith is, Anas said, you people do bad deeds, which seem in your eyes as tiny, while we consider those same actions during the lifetime of the Prophet as being destructive. So that's the hadith. I was adding my 2 bits in about them holidays. Go ahead.
Well, it just shows that we're going to have to read, study, and relearn our deen. Because we do need to study so that we won't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. You know, not thinking that they're not mistakes, as you said. But we need more reminders in the community, in the mosques even.
Yeah, and these are sins, guys. We have to stop looking at sins as like, it's not a big sin. You know, I've seen some Muslims shake hands. I'm like, why do you shake hands with these people that are not Muslims? Oh, it's not a big sin. Yes, it is. It's an action of disobedience. Okay, why is it that when you yawn, you make that noise? I just told a person this yesterday when I was out in the public. I was talking to a Muslim that I ran into, and then she yawned and went, oh. I said, girl, why are you doing that? Oh, it's nothing big. I said, it is a big sin. We're not supposed to do that when we're yawning. We're supposed to close our mouth and try to suppress it. So it's an action of disobedience. You're disobeying Allah. You're disobeying the Prophet. And this is what this hadith is talking about. You know, we view sins, not mistakes, sins. This is talking about sins, not mistakes. A mistake is a sin that you commit, but you didn't know it was a sin. This is talking about deliberate, intentional sins. We commit sins and don't care. We say, oh, it doesn't matter. It's not big. Allah forgive me for it. No, he won't. It's an action of disobedience. And we have to take life more serious, guys, and try to, you know, this is another thing that the Qadariya do. They try to separate what they consider minor sins from major sins. The minor sins we don't have to worry about. And all this is garbage. We have to work on being like those companions, living our lives, earning the love of Allah, trying to appease him, trying to obey him, and not allowing Shaitan or others to take us away from that. Anybody else would like to share? Thank you, Sabrina. Anyone else would like to share? Okay, I guess they heard about me to Thanksgiving, because guess what, guys? All day, 10 people, now they all popping into this website. Can y'all believe that? They're popping in at the last class. I guess they've had their Thanksgiving celebration. They probably helped decorate the tree. And now they ready to come back and be Muslim. Life. Okay, I want to thank everybody for joining and participating. And let me remind you guys that tomorrow is Saturday. My class on how to read the Quran. I hope you guys have been studying those 6 letters that I gave you last week. I, E, U, Ba, Bi, Boo, Ta, Ti, Tu. You should have memorized how they look with the vowel, because tomorrow we're gonna put up the Quran. I'm gonna point them out and have you tell me which letter it is. Then I'm gonna add 6 more, the next 6 letters. So there'll be 12 letters you will have learned. So tomorrow is my Quran, how to read the Quran class. That's at 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Don't close. That's my big okay. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then also we have Dr. Asim's Quran Tajweed. He's doing Surat al-Kafirun. So make sure you guys practice al-Kafirun. And then we have my Belief in Allah class and also my Resurrection class. We got a lot of classes tomorrow. Y'all's Thanksgiving should be done. You know, be here tomorrow for the classes. Okay, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Yeah, they all popping in here now. They done partied all day. My girl likes to party all the time. Fresno, you partying still too? Okay, hold on, guys. Let me get this video too. Wait a minute.